Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This week we are doing another installment of sermons by teens for teens, and this week it is over serving others, and that's very important with your walk with God. We see that throughout all of the New Testament. Jesus heals lepers, the sick, people bleeding, people who died. He heals a lot, he serves a lot, and he serves others a lot. He even washes his disciples' feet, so on and so forth. So I felt like it was very fitting to make a video about serving others because that's just a very important aspect of our walk with God. So let's get started. The first scripture is Ephesians 6:7, and that reads, "Serve wholeheartedly as if you were serving the Lord, not people." So this scripture is basically saying that we need to serve everyone the way we serve God, the way we keep up with our relationship with God. The intensity and the love and appreciation that we have for God is how we should serve people. And even when it is really hard to serve people, we should just remember that we're doing this for God's glory and we're also helping someone. Even when it is hard or it's not something you want to do, or if you're really tired, you just have to remember that you are serving God and you are glorifying God, and God will remember these times when you serve other people in his name. The second scripture is Mark 10:43 through 45, and that reads, "Not so with you. Instead, whoever wants to become great among you must become a servant, and whoever wants to be first must be slave to all. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." So this scripture is basically saying if you want to be the greatest, if you want to be the best, if you want to be the strongest, if you want to even really make it to heaven, you have to be a servant to all. We can't just kind of walk around and be like, I'm a disciple, I'm great, I don't have to do anything else, got baptized, it's all good, I'm great. You have to serve people, you have to be a servant to all, you see, and it even says, even God, the Son of Man, Jesus, he came to the earth to serve others. There are so many different examples of Jesus serving others, and we have to live up to that example. We have to serve others the same way Jesus served other people as well. We can't just kind of walk around and expect to magically be first. We have to be a servant to all, and we have to put ourselves at the lowest point to be first, because God admires humility more than pride. The third scripture is Matthew 23:11 through 12, and that reads, "The greatest among you will be your servant. For those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted." Basically, this is saying that the best Christians will be servants of everyone. He's saying that the humble will be exalted, but the people who think they're better than helping the poor or volunteering, they'll be humbled, because God takes pride in the humble and not the prideful. The fourth scripture is John 13:34 through 35, and that reads, "A new command I give to you, love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another." So this scripture is just basically saying that Jesus is giving us a command to love one another. Love everyone, love people in the church, love your classmates, love your teachers, love your parents, love everyone. He's giving us that, and he even says, I love verse 35, "By this everyone will know you are my disciples if you love one another." And basically, God is saying here that our love is what defines us as Christians. If we didn't love people, if we didn't help people who were less fortunate, or even just people who need help, then we would just be like everyone else. Like, everything in the Bible is operated off of love, respect, integrity. That's all in the Bible. Those are all the stories. They all come back to a love for God. God is basically saying disciples are known by their love. Christians are known by their love for God and love for people. That's how people will be like, wow, you're different, and wow, that's interesting. I know a lot of people wouldn't have done that. So you really need to try to help and to really put others before yourself, because that's what love is. Love is putting others before yourself, putting other people's needs above yours. Little acts of love and kindness leave a huge impact on people that you help. I actually have a story. So I was at camp, I think, and it was like teen camp, so the ages were probably about 13 to 18. And one of my friend's little sisters, she actually came to camp, and I don't even remember this story until her parents told me just recently. So apparently, all the teenagers, they were just kind of hanging out in their groups, talking, playing around, and I saw her with a volleyball, and if you didn't know, I play volleyball. So I saw her with a volleyball, and I saw her like playing with herself, and I actually went over and played with her, and I didn't think much of it, I guess. I really didn't, and I still kind of don't. I'm just like, I just played volleyball with someone, and apparently, like, her parents were just like, she was so encouraged by that, like, she still talks about it, and that was probably about 1 or 2 years ago. So I'm just saying, like, with that said, these little acts of kindness will affect people, and they will show the heart of God and the heart of Jesus to other people. And it's just like those little acts, they leave an effect on people. So you should really, just try and to be more like God, so then maybe as many people as possible could know God through you. So thank you guys for watching this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, do whatever you do, and I will see you next Sunday. Goodbye. Bye.